You feel it before you even see it. It is in the air. It is in the silence that falls the moment you walk into the room. It is in the text messages that stopped coming, the invitations that got lost, the side glances from people you once called friends. You have been asking yourself the same question over and over again in the dark. What did I do wrong? You replay conversations in your head, searching for a crime you never committed. You wonder if you became arrogant, if you became cold, if you somehow betrayed them. But let me stop you right there. You didn't do anything wrong. You did something dangerous. You committed the only sin that a mediocre society cannot forgive. You decided to become great. You decided to wake up, and the moment you woke up, you became a mirror. See, the ancient Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, they knew this truth thousands of years ago. They understood that the moment a man separates himself from the herd to climb the mountain, the herd does not cheer. The herd panics, because your ascent is a brutal reminder of their descent. They don't hate you because you are bad. They hate you because your discipline insults their laziness. When you wake up early, when you build your body, when you sharpen your mind, you are not just living your life, you are holding up a giant, shining mirror to their faces. And in that mirror, they don't see you. They see what they could have been, but were too cowardly to become. Your existence forces them to ask a question they are terrified to answer. What am I doing with my life? And because they cannot bear the weight of that question, they try to break the mirror. They try to break you. They will call you obsessed. They will say you have changed, and they are right. You have changed. You stopped apologizing for your potential. You stopped shrinking yourself to fit into their small boxes. This is the second thing that drives them mad. Your refusal to stay in the cage. For years, maybe you were the nice guy, the yes man, the person who was always available to waste time with them. But then you found your purpose. You realized, as Seneca wrote, that life is long enough if we know how to use it. So you started using it. You started saying no. You started guarding your time like a fortress, and to a person who has no direction, a person with boundaries looks like an enemy. They feel rejected because they no longer have access to your energy. They can no longer use you to distract themselves from their own emptiness. And when they try to pull you back, when they throw their little insults and gossip your way, you do something that confuses them even more. You give them silence. This is the power of the Stoic. In a world that is addicted to noise, addicted to drama, and addicted to reaction, your silence is deafening. They want you to fight back. They want you to get angry. They want to drag you down into the mud with them so they can feel superior. But you look at them with the calmness of a rock in the ocean. The waves crash, the wind howls, but the rock does not move. Your lack of reaction proves that they have no power over you. It proves that you are the master of your own soul, and that is a power they cannot understand, so they resent it. This resentment grows because you are breaking the unspoken contract of the crab bucket. You know how crabs behave? If one tries to climb out of the bucket, the others don't help him. They pull him back down. Your growth, your elevation, is a threat to their comfort. If you escape the bucket of mediocrity, it proves that escape is possible. It proves that they are not stuck because of the system, or bad luck, or the world. They are stuck because they stopped climbing. Your success strips away their excuses. It leaves them naked with their own lack of ambition. So they whisper. They say you got lucky. They say you are a sellout. They say you forgot where you came from, but you didn't forget. You just realized that you were not meant to stay there forever. And perhaps the deepest reason, the one they will never admit, is that they hate your light. We live in a world of masks. People wear masks to be liked, to be accepted, to be safe. But you took yours off. You embraced your authenticity. You spoke your truth. You stopped caring about being normal and started caring about being real. Nothing irritates a fake person more than a real one. Your authenticity exposes their artificiality. Your courage exposes their fear. You are walking in the sun, and your light casts a long, dark shadow over their demons. So what does a Stoic do with this knowledge? Does he cry? Does he beg for forgiveness? Does he try to dim his light so he doesn't blind them? No. Marcus Aurelius told himself every morning that he would meet ungrateful, violent, treacherous, envious, and unsocial people. He didn't say this to complain. He said it to be ready. He said it to remind himself that their darkness cannot touch his light unless he allows it. Do not hate them back. To hate them is to become like them. Pity them. Understand that they are sick with the fever of jealousy. They are blind to their own potential, but their blindness is not your problem. Your problem is to keep climbing. Your duty is to the potential inside you. The only way to avoid their criticism is to do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing, and that is a price you are no longer willing to pay. So let them talk. Let them type their angry comments. Let them gossip in the shadows. Lions do not lose sleep over the opinions of sheep. You have a destiny to fulfill. You have a mountain to climb. And the higher you go, the thinner the air gets, and the fewer people you will see. That is not loneliness. That is elevation. That is the cost of greatness. If you are still listening, if you could feel that fire in your chest, then you know you are one of the few. You are not here to be average. You are here to build, to lead, to conquer. Do not let the noise of the world drown out the voice of your own soul. Stand tall. If you are ready to walk this path, if you are ready to leave the herd behind and embrace your true power, then join us. We are building a brotherhood of the focused, the driven, the stoic. Click that subscribe button right now. Do not hesitate. Make a commitment to yourself today. And leave a comment below with just 2 words. No retreat. Let the world know that you are here to stay and you are never going back. The path is open. Walk it.